Markets continue to overreact to Ukraine, inflation's still a problem, and maybe it's time to find some backup power. Let's talk about it. Hello everybody, Joe Roper coming at you, and the markets are still overreacting to what is going on in Russia. As I said before, this is not me giving a political speech or talking about whether the invasion is going to happen or not happen. However, the markets are very concerned about this, but this is a short-term problem. What we're seeing here, just a few days ago, Russia, quote unquote, said they were going to back off, and the markets responded positively. A few days later, it looked like he was going to invade, and the markets responded negatively. This tells me, as I've said before, this is a black swan event. This is something that is going to be temporary. Do not buy or sell based on market conditions in regards to the Ukraine, but keep an eye on it. I feel bad for what's going on over there. I'm worried about our troops, and I want to make sure that you do not overreact when something negative or positive happens because of Russia. This is going to be an ongoing event. This is going to continue to cause havoc in the markets. Now is not the time to try to get in or out because of Russia. And inflation is still here. We've had this problem. We're going to continue to have this problem. 2022 is going to go down in the record books as some of the highest inflation this country has seen since the 70s. We will get through this. People still have money. People are still making purchases. But as I said, if you want to go buy some of those goods that you enjoy, get them now, because inflation can and will probably continue to have a negative effect on those prices. So get ready for it, because this is not about to go away. It's only going to get a little bit worse before it gets better. And if you haven't had a chance, there was an amazing article in this weekend's Wall Street Journal in regards to our power system in the United States. Now, we all know that a lot of the infrastructure in this country is beginning to crumble. It is aging. Most of it was built back after World War II and has not been updated since. But what struck me about this article is what you, the individual, probably should be doing right now to protect yourself. Now, I'm not saying the entire power grid is going to fail, and this article did not say it was going to fail. However, rolling blackouts will become a thing for most states in the near future as we begin to get rid of our old coal-powered plants and switch over to more environmentally friendly options. This is going to take time. In the long run, this will be a positive for the country, but in the short term, you may lose power for a few hours, for a few days. Heck, it may last a few weeks. So if you do not have any type of backup system, now would be the time to look into it, whether it's going to be a gas generator or whether you're going to look into solar with a power backup. See, today we have a lot of options, and you should be researching these options and seeing what you can do to make sure that the major systems in your house do not fail. Your HVAC, your refrigerator, you want to have power for your computers, for your cell phones. Heck, maybe your car runs off of electricity and you want to power that. We are becoming more and more dependent on electricity, and as our country moves to having more and more electric vehicles, we need to focus on updating the grid because it is failing and failing rapidly. We're seeing a lot of strides in this area, but we are seeing double and triple the number of blackouts, and now we're seeing states like New Mexico calling for additional power outages, rolling blackouts. This is not just happening in California. This is something that will be happening nationwide. So now is the time to protect yourself and be ready for this. Have backup power, have extra water stored in the basement. Heck, even have some shelf-stable food stored in the basement. This is not me saying that you should become a prepper, but you should take the time now to prepare, because as our grid gets updated, you may run out of power. If you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe down below to see future videos. I'm here 2 times a week. If you want to leave a comment for ideas for future videos, I love the comments. I read them all. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.